Does the assassination of Charles Kirk and President Trump's repeated near misses suggest that violence could escalate into a second American Civil War? If a civil war were to occur, the contrast here is interesting. The former was driven by the continued enslavement of black people, led by the Democratic Party. The latter was driven by the desire for black people to lead the country, what I call the South Africanization of the United States, led by the Democratic Party. It seems the Democrats really enjoy stirring things up. The American Civil War was a crucial war that determined whether the United States would become the global power it is today or a South American-style power. If a second American Civil War were to occur, what would the consequences be for the United States? My guess is that the Democrats could not win, as the United States is still a predominantly white country, whose quality, power, and wealth far surpass those of the black community. However, even if the Republicans were to win another civil war, it would inflict enormous damage on the United States. I suspect a sharp decline in population, political authoritarianism, and a South Americanization of the country. This judgment is made without considering the societal impact of emerging technologies such as AI. The Romans dealt with similar problems by adopting an imperial system, dividing the state into smaller, more manageable units and introducing more barbarian mercenaries to strengthen domestic autocracy. These strategies did indeed sustain the Roman Empire for 500 years Western Rome and even 1,000 years Eastern Rome. But today, we dislike certain aspects of the Roman Empire. We've become accustomed to accepting democracy. If we follow the Democratic Party, the United States might become South Africanized. If we borrow Roman strategies, it might become imperialized. History has once again reached a point where we ask, where is the emperor going? Is there a middle path? In theory, it exists, but it requires a great deal of human wisdom, courage, and strength. The American people should further improve the democratic system that originated in Europe. Your democratic system, rooted in the European tradition of self-government, is based on the principle that citizens are treated as sons of the same father, their descendants, and all their sons, with equal rights. However, in modern society, when Asians and black people enter your system, is it reasonable for us to enjoy equal rights with you? Or how can we appropriately enjoy equal rights with you? How should those who disagree with this system be treated? A democratic nation should be an organization of rights, responsibilities, and recognition of the legitimate holders of that nation, not an organization of all humans, traitors, enemies, spies, animals, weeds, and paramecium. You white Europeans and Americans cannot be like Oscar Wilde's selfish giant, thinking it wise to monopolize the benefits of democracy for yourself. The descendants of Japheth should conquer the world. If you don't conquer the barbarians and civilize them, they will turn your nation into a South African or Roman Empire. May God bless America. May God bless President Trump with longevity and health.